Sup fans, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another movie review, and today, well, we're going to be quickly covering a spoiler-free review of A Quiet Place Day 1 coming up right now, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Alright guys, quiet on set. Scene 1, take 1. Action. Boom! Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share with your friends, and also hit that bell for notifications because, well, helps it a lot. And if you're new here, welcome, sit down, relax, and enjoy the show, folks. A Quiet Place Day 1 has a character played by Lupita Nyong'o and friends basically encountering the alien invasion from the first two movies, and basically this is like a prequel to the first two. So the first one, Quiet Place, part 1 is basically the original, part 2 is a sequel, and Day 1 is the prequel. So this is basically takes place in New York, and the alien invasion happens and chaos ensues along with their friend Frodo the cat, and they all trying to find a way to get out of New York City. So that is my plot synopsis of the film. Now let's get on to the review. Honestly guys, I am a huge fan. And also, oh wait, hold on, I almost forgot. I went to Classic Cinemas and they gave me a free poster. That is fucking awesome. All right, now let's get on to the review. Honestly, guys, I'm a huge fan of this franchise, man. I love that John Krasinski made a great horror film. I believe that was his first ever film he ever directed. And then, man, oh man, I always say this: comedians or people who do a lot of comedy, and when they do it in the horror, well, they always excel at that. So that I always argue with that, especially with Jordan Peele. So I love the first one. I love the second one, and this one, I gotta say, I didn't love it as much as the first two, but I really dug this one. Is it an unnecessary prequel? At the end of the day, in a way it is, in my opinion, but then again, that doesn't mean it's good, it's not good or something. So I thought it was very good. I'm going a little bit for this here, but then again, I love doing reviews like this, guys. I'm just gonna get some of the things, my nitpicks out the way. I love the cat Frodo, but goddamn, there are moments where I'm just like, man, this cat should not be surviving this. I mean, I love cats, I love dogs, I'm an animal lover, but then again, there are moments where I'm just like, man, this cat should be dead at this point. But hey, you had to suspend your disbelief, and I heard a lot of the criticisms of this movie is Frodo the cat, because that cat plays a big role in this movie than you think. And let's just say that, yeah, you gotta suspend your disbelief here. And so yeah, and also there are some Jimon Hansu is barely in this movie. I know he plays a big role in the sequel, but in Quiet Place 2, he plays a big role in the sequel. So then, the spoiler alert, he lives, but then again, he doesn't do much in the movie. But I love Jimon Hansu, so I wish he had more screen time, but still, there's more like Lupita Nyong'o's movie. And I gotta say, now let's get on to my positives here. Her character is awesome. I will not spoil, but there's something that internally happens with her, and also some nice drama throughout the movie, especially around halfway through the movie, she meets Joseph Quinn here. Man, her character goes through this arc, and I gotta say, it's sad, especially how this movie ends. I actually left a bit teary-eyed, even though I had a Modelo next to me. But still, though, they served beer at the theater I went to. But yeah, I love that her character goes through an arc, and it's just so good, and it fits so well with this movie. And Lupita Nyong'o, everybody, not just her, everybody, and even Jimon Hansu, Joseph Quinn, everybody does a great performance. Even though they have this you get a small chance to see the perform to get to know the character, they still, in my opinion, left an impact. So she has a group of her friends and everything, and what happens to them is just crazy, man. Oh wow. But yeah, I love her. I love Lupita Nyong'o. She killed it. She knocked out of the park. She really carried throughout this movie. But then again, this movie, I thought it was very good. The aliens, holy shit. I think they're called the Death Angels. I'm a huge fan, but then again, I keep forgetting the name sometimes because it's been a while since I've seen the movies. The Death Angels, I think that's what they're called. Death Angels. Ugh, mouth is a bit dry. Man, they're amazing here. Here's another problem I have with the movies, that you don't really get to. I know it's a prequel, but I wish they could have included some things in there, but some things that we don't know about them, and you don't really get you don't really get much anything new with them aside from them being creepy. But then again, I gotta say, a lot of their scenes and their jump scares, they are great, man. There's so many intense scenes. There are scenes in the subway. There are scenes where they're on top, especially around the bridges. Oh my god, that is great. Just seeing the aliens, the Death Angels, they're just cool, especially when they first land here in New York City. Here, I live in Chicago. Man, that is crazy. That is creepy as hell. There's an evacuation scene, and holy shit, it is so well done. The tension is great. The scares are great. It is so good. Joseph Quinn, he shows up halfway through the movie, but then again, he is damn likable too. I love Joseph Quinn and Lupita Nyong'o's, their characters' chemistry. It is so good. I even like Frodo the cat. And the score is really good. The cinematography is beautiful as hell. The sound design, once again, one of the best things about these franchises, the sound design, the sound mixing, and it's, again, in my opinion, just perfect. And I love, again, keeping tradition with the first two movies. A lot of this movie feels like a great silent film. Most of the dialogue is done through verbal communication, and I love that shit. It is just amazing. And I gotta say, the ending, I actually quite like the ending. So yeah, despite with some of my complaints of the film, yeah, basically you don't get to know much about the aliens, and Jimon Hansu doesn't get much screen time and all that stuff, and for the cat, you gotta just suspend disbelief with the cat. I gotta say, I still really dug this movie, and with that, I gotta give A Quiet Place Day 1 a 4 out of 5. It's a solid one, I gotta say. It's like, I would give the first two, I would say 5 out of 5, even though that I remember I first thought that this part 2 was probably my least favorite, but no, I say the more I think about it, I think this one is my least favorite. But then again, this is a damn good one, man. So yeah, especially with how part 2 ends. That's why at first it was my least favorite, but then again, the more I thought about it, nah, this was my least favorite, but it's still good in my opinion. So that is actually my spoiler-free review of Day 1, A Quiet Place Day 1. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you guys so much for watching my video. So, what you guys think of the film? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Have you guys seen it? What you guys think of it? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your opinions on it. So this is Javi from JAVIWOOD Productions signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.